K1 every Saturday morning at 8 for the Green Country Gardener.
Smoother, faster, easier to use. That's what you expect. Thanks to Our Best Bank and Oklahoma Wesleyan University, and available at the Google Play or Apple Store from KPGM Radio.
If you work or live in the downtown area and are experiencing difficulty at times to find a place to park, worry no more. There is downtown parking available at 2nd and Osage that's convenient to downtown businesses and apartments. For more information
7-2 for the Threshers. Kicks it to the corner. Schroeder back up top, and they're going to get an illegal screen called. Back-to-back turnovers to start off the game for Bethel. Right what the Lady Eagles want to do, and they need to limit the turnovers, Roger. 30 of them on Monday. Need to try to take care of the basketball. Ickes is going to bring it up. Junior from Rocky Comfort, Missouri. Handoff to Danae Goodwin. Danae in double figures on Monday. Jump stop, left side. Jumper from the elbow goes in. And Danae Goodwin has her first bucket. And already Drew Johnson on the Threshers bench wants a timeout. A minute in, 5-0 Lady Eagles. They make their first 2 shots after Bethel turns it over a couple times. Coach Johnson not very happy.
Difference, daylight and dark, of the start the other night compared to this, you know, and a week ago when we played Kansas Wesleyan. But and the coach didn't take long to take time out. He had to get some things straightened out. But you know, they seem to be loose tonight and playing with some confidence. You know, you can just tell by their demeanor. They've got some confidence.
Yeah, and it's funny, you know, Bethel, I heard them when I was walking in the building. You know, they were getting all riled up. I could hear them through the walls in the locker room. They were getting all excited in their pregame warm-ups, and they come out, kind of drop an egg there on the first 2 possessions.
Yeah.
But a lot of basketball left. Threshers ball. Mikowski, the freshman point guard, brings it up. She averages 8 per game. Handoff to Brown. Brown slashes across the lane. Now inside it's Schmieder. Back up top, Schroeder. Mikowski, right wing 3 ball, high in the air, off front iron, not going to go. Hart had a chance at the rebound, loose ball, top of the key, and a foul is going to be called on Bethel.
That's a tough call there. Both of them are going for the ball. I mean, I want to see us do well, but I thought both girls are going for the ball.
Yeah, you know, those loose ball situations, it's tough to get a foul.
Coach from Bethel over here did not like that very much.
So the Lady Eagles 5-0 out in front. Played well at home this season, 3-1, mentioned in the pregame show, that lone loss to Kansas Wesleyan. Here's Melton Jacks, one up top of the key, rainbow shot, no good, off to the left. Abby Schmidt, the top rebounder in the conference, brings it down. Here's Jade Brown, slashing point guard, gives it off Mikowski right side, skip pass to the corner. It goes to Schmieder, back to the wing for Schroeder, working on Goodwin. Bethel in its offense. In the lane, here's Jade Brown now on the wing, working on Ickes. Kicks to the corner, Schroeder on the right side. Bethel trying to find something, 9 on the shot clock. Brown for 3, no good, off front iron. Melton rips the rebound away. Quick outlet to Amanda Hart. Lady Eagles on the break. Pass to Hannah Nealis from the right wing. Nealis, an elite outside shooter. They'll set up Ickes left side for 3. That one a little bit too strong. Wanted another one, did Ickes, didn't go. Rebound to Brown for the Threshers. Bethel in the offense. Here's a pass down low. Abby Schmidt had inside position. She'll get a bucket and an opportunity for more as she was fouled from behind by Amanda Hart.
And we just got beat that time. I mean, they got the rebound, and you could tell they wanted to run, and we didn't get back and get in position.
Yeah, a top player like Abby Schmidt, you got to do everything you can to try to get in her way. Schmidt, she's from Newton, Kansas. That's where Bethel's located. 13.8 points, 11.4 rebounds per game. Left-handed foul shooter, sends the shot up and in. 5-3 Lady Eagles, just over 2 minutes in.
We just have to know where she's at all the time.
It's going to be one of the players you have to key on. Here's Amanda Hart, top of the key. Hart had a very nice game, 5 of 6 from the floor on Monday. They work it up top, now down low, and a turnover as they try to find Hart on the inside. Schmieder gets the steal. Here's Mikowski running the floor. Bethel hit one of their first 3 shots. Substitute Elijah Kennedy has the ball. She'll give off to Schmieder. Backing down Hart in the lane. Extra step up with the left hand. Not going to go from close range. And the rebound goes to the Lady Eagles. 1-shot possession for the Threshers. That's going to be key for the Lady Eagles. Here's Goodwin, left wing driving in. Danae in the paint, dumps off for Melton down low from 4 feet. She cashes in. Michaela Melton, the freshman, she's cracked into the starting lineup, and she's made a definite impact. 7-3 Lady Eagles. Here's Kennedy feeding Schmidt in the post, turned over. Guess who? Michaela Melton with the steal. Eagles in transition. Here's Ickes, top of the key. Ickes crossover dribble, spins in the paint. Ickes draws contact, hits the deck, and she's fouled. I think they're going to pick that one on Schmidt. Ickes not afraid. She's only 5'6", challenged the 6'2" big Abby Schmidt down on the interior. She gets her first foul. So Ickes heads to the foul line. 5 of 6 on Monday. That's where she made her money. Ickes, a very aggressive, hard-nosed player. Not afraid to drive inside. Knocks down the free throw. 63% on the season. That number steadily climbed since the beginning of the year. She kind of struggled at the line in the non-conference season, getting those numbers back up to the mean. Second one up and off to the left. Fight for the rebound down low. Knocked out of bounds. They say Amanda Hart touched it last. Boxing out is going to be a priority in this game. 48.8 rebounds per game for Bethel. They're the top rebounding team in the nation on the women's side. 8-3. Lady Eagles have the advantage early on here. Playing at home. Here's Kennedy. Overhead pass to Mikalski. Now up top. Schmieder thought about a three, instead gives it off to Jade Brown in the right corner, driving baseline to baseline pass. Now Schroeder attacks the glass and not going to score from inside. Schmidt offensive board though, and she fades away, can't get it to go. Late whistle on the inside. Schmidt fouled on her way up. She'll head back to the foul line. 6:24 on the clock, 8-3. Schmidt has the only 3 points for Bethel. They're going to get that foul on Danae Goodwin on the inside. Schmidt back to the line. It's the free throw. She was fouled after an offensive rebound. She had 13 offensive rebounds in a game against Avila earlier this season. Just a monster, and that wasn't even her best total rebounding game. Had 20 against Manhattan Christian, most by anyone in the conference at any point this year. Second foul shot on the way and in. Both go in, 8-5, 6:24 remaining substitutes. Hannah Howard checks in, Sarah Hadukovic in as well, joining Danae Goodwin, Amanda Hart, and Hannah Nealis out there on the floor. Lady Eagles shooting 3 of their first 5. They have a 3-point lead. Here's Hannah Nealis, top of the key. Passes right wing, Goodwin. Goodwin back outside Nealis. Jade Brown playing tough defense. Skip pass inside, batted away by Schmidt. It'll go out of bounds on the baseline. Lady Eagles retain possession. 18 on the shot clock. Danae Goodwin really had a nice breakout game on Monday with 13 points. She'll pass it into Hadukovic, double teamed on the block. She'll roll it back out to Danae in the corner. Couldn't quite get to it, but Kennedy looked like she had a steal. Instead, she's going to be whistled for a foul. A little bit of a tough call down there in the corner. Thought she had the ball away. Near side official, a little bit of a late whistle once more. Reset of the shot clock. 4 fouls already on Bethel in 4 minutes. Goodwin taking her time, throws it up top for Amanda Hart, the sophomore from Weatherford. Hart top of the key, driving in, gets by 2 defenders, clangs it off the glass, no good. Hadukovic offensive board, they'll reset. Nealis top of the key, 3 ball off back iron, not gonna go. Fight for the board, Hart has it once again. Feeds Howard left wing for 3, not gonna go. And a rebound inside, a foul called on Oklahoma Wesleyan, but a couple opportunities there on the offensive glass, Roger, they couldn't cash in.
Yeah, we were really getting after the ball. I mean, and I've been impressed with the way we started tonight. We have been really aggressive, like we've wanted it more than they have. Now, the only thing that I can say, I would really like to see us go down inside against Abby Smith, and I'd see if we could get her in foul trouble.
Well, speaking of foul trouble, Amanda Hart sits down after she picked up her second on that rebound attempt. Threshers on offense, down by 3. Here's Kennedy, right wing, cutting in the lane, dumps it off for Schmidt, throws it off the glass, not going to go. Schmidt's second try, she'll get it already. 7 points for Abby Schmidt.
Got to block her out a little farther.
8-7, Eagles clinging to a 1-point lead. Goodwin, dribble drive inside. She'll draw a foul on the way to the basket. Already, Lady Eagles in the bonus here in the first quarter with 5:27 remaining. That's the 5th foul on Bethel. They're going to get this one on Kennedy. Substitute already has 2 fouls, so Goodwin on the stripe. 2 points for Danae already. Remember the LKCAC preseason team. Goodwin sends the first one up and in. Danae, 61% foul shooter, sophomore from Van Buren, Arkansas. She's done a nice job attacking the glass of late. 5'9", plays more like a guard, but she's averaging 6.5 rebounds per contest in conference play. She's got another one from the line. Up and in, Danae 4 points early on, 10-7. Danae's going to check out. Freshman Joe Harbison checks in. She's now played in all 10 games this season. This freshman class between Harbison and Michaela Melton, the 2 Kiefer players, have really made a nice impact. A lot of these newcomers are playing significant minutes. 10-7 Lady Eagles lead. Here's a 3-pointer from Mikalski, not going to go. Rebound inside, and it's going to be kept alive by Calzanetti. Back up top it goes. Here's Schroeder.
Oh, she walked.
Giving off to Mikalski, no whistle though. Here's Schroeder driving inside, blocked by Hadukovic. Lady Eagles have a chance in transition. They've got it in the numbers. Here's Nealis on the far side. Nealis on the left wing. Now she'll settle. Throwing it up top for Ashley Cook. Lob on the block for Hadukovic. Inside position. She's fouled on the way up by Schmidt. Looked like a gimme bucket. She couldn't quite will it in. Foul on Schmidt, her second, just like you said, Roger. They went right at her, and she's going to be sitting on the bench at least for a little bit with that second foul, just 5 minutes in the game. Hadukovic on the line, 55% foul shooter. Only senior that plays any kind of real minutes for the Lady Eagles is Sarah. First foul shot up and in. Lady Eagles now up 11-7. Hadukovic, 4 points, 4 rebounds per contest. So we see Schmidt sit down, 5'10" freshman from Hallstatt, Kansas. Kayla Newman checks in. Hadukovic, second one off, back iron, no good. Newman already grabs her first board. Lady Eagles by 4 midway through this opening quarter. Here's a pass to the corner for Schroeder, has to save it from going out of bounds. Here's Calzanetti in the lane. Now Jade Brown, some tricky dribble moves, gets it to the corner. 3 ball on the way from Schroeder, well short. She follows her own shot, but she's going to be the last one to touch it as it goes out of bounds on the baseline. Good defense from the Lady Eagles. Bethel just 2 of 10 shooting, 0 of 4 from beyond the arc early on.
Very aggressive on our part. I love seeing this. They act like they really want it.
Here's Harbison at the elbow, back to the basket, hands off to Hannah Howard. Howard trying to get free inside. Lazar for Hadukovic on the block. Newman denies it. Ball goes out of bounds in the corner. Who's going to have it? They'll say it stays with Oklahoma Wesleyan. Sloppy passing there. It's something I've noticed, Roger, over the course of these 10 games this year. The Lady Eagles, they can be a little bit deliberate when they throw it into the post. They turn the ball over a lot that way.
We're telegraphing it too much.
Howard inbound, right corner, throws it up top for Harbison, skims off her finger into the backcourt. They say she doesn't touch it, so she's allowed to regain that basketball. Harbison, the freshman point guard, played a nice distributor role, works off a pick from Ashley Cook. Harbison in the paint, flings it to Hadukovic, and the shot clock is going to sound before that. I didn't see it. Really nice setup, and unfortunately, no bucket. Turnover for the Lady Eagles.
Great play, just a little too hard on the shot.
11-7, 4 minutes remain. Lady Eagles have been in command for much of this one. Here's Jade Brown on the outside. Brown kicks it to the corner. Calzanetti, little head fake, drives the lane, little running floater, not going to go. Loose ball down low. Hadukovic claims it, and a foul on Bethel. This is going to be free throws on the other end for Oklahoma Wesleyan.
You know, and the players got to learn to adjust. I mean, the officials are calling it tight, but I mean, they're also consistent. Yeah, you guys got to learn, okay? If they're going to call it tight, you can't do some of that stuff.
Yeah, I think they know these are 2 of the top rebounding teams in the conference. They don't want anybody to be too aggressive when they box out down low. We've already seen a handful of whistles on rebounding attempts. So Hadukovic on the line. She just split a pair not long ago as just the 1 point senior from Douglas, Kansas. First shot off back iron, not going to go. Lady Eagles as a team shooting 63% from the foul stripe. Neither of these teams particularly good from the line. Second one from Hadukovic, no good, but Ashley Cook offensive board, tie up down low. Jade Brown had 2 hands on the basketball. Possession error does keep it with Oklahoma Wesleyan. Substitution, freshman Britton Garrett's going to come in for Hadukovic. Lady Eagles get a little bit smaller. Ashley Cook, the tallest player out there at only about 5'9". Lady Eagles like to go with these small ball lineups. Their guards, their wings are tall. They don't have a particularly tall inside presence. Here's a pass up top. Garrett knocked down and no whistle. It's a one-on-one the other way. Schroeder gets by Harbison and lays that one up and in. Carly Schroeder's first bucket. Coach Mulder wants a timeout with 3:43 on the first quarter clock. 11-9 is the score as the Lady Eagles turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Already a little bit cleaner than the last game, but the sloppiness can't continue, Roger.
No, and when you look at Bethel's only, they're struggling shooting field goal percentage only 20%, and they're only down 2. You know we're not going to be able to hold them at that all evening. So we got to be a little better, but we're having a little trouble getting the ball in bounds, and we got to get better there, and we got to get better at getting the ball into the post.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There.
You know, some of the passing not necessarily where you want it to be. It's still a young team. Yeah, we're 10 games into the season, but the freshmen are still playing a little bit like freshmen. Some of the junior college transfers may be playing at a little bit higher of a level. But you mentioned the field goal percentage, Roger, in the 20s. This is a Bethel team that shoots just 38% as a team. They really struggle from beyond the arc at 28%. Lady Eagle basketball, Harbison, Nealis, Garrett, Cook, and Hannah Howard out there. Neela's top of the key. She's yet to score, being guarded tightly by Mikowski. She'll throw it down low, and another turnover. Brianna Taylor gets the steal for Bethel. They're on the break. They could tie the game. In the lane, here's Schroeder, and a travel called. Looked like a little hip check right after it. I thought the whistle was going to be a foul, but a Bethel turnover, their fourth of the contest. 2-point Lady Eagle lead. We're going to see some starters back in the lineup. Ickes and Danae Goodwin come in. Harbison sits down. So does Ashley Cook. No, Cook's going to stay in the game. It's Neelis who exits. So Garrett, Goodwin, Ickes, Cook, and Hannah Howard. Goalie Ickes has 4 points. Her and Goodwin each have 4 points. Here's Garrett setting a screen for Ickes. Tight defense from Taylor. Jars the ball back into the backcourt. They say she touched it. Ickes is going to bring it back up to start the offense once more. Here's Garrett, feeds Cook down low, has position, dumps it off for Goodwin, short corner, 10 on the shot clock. Goodwin left side. Goodwin trying to attack, dribble drive, gets around the defense, lays it up and in. 6 points for Danae Goodwin in the early goings, 13-9, Lady Eagles out in front. Bringing it up now, it's Mikowski to Jade Brown. Brown averages 11 points per game, also 7 assists. Dump off down low, loose ball in the lane, tie-up, possession arrow is going to keep it with Bethel. Another sloppy pass on the interior, this time from the Threshers.
Yeah, we need to be making a run at them now with the Abby got 2 fouls on her, and we just got to get a little bit cleaner. We're not playing quite as good with our passing. Got to do better.
Here's Jade Brown on the inside, little leaner from 6 feet, gets it to go. Jade Brown had 25 points in the loss to Tabor on 25 shot attempts, the most by anyone in the conference this season. That's just her second look in 7.5 minutes on the floor. Here's Goodwin, right wing, but they're going to call Britton Garrett down low, trying to clear out space in the post. The freshman from Claremore picks up her first foul. 13-11, Lady Eagles out in front. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, first quarter action. Lady Eagles trying to play tough defense here at home. 7-2 record on the season. Part of a 3-game week. Conserving energy might be a point from Coach Mulder. A team with the Lady Eagles with a deep bench has an advantage in this gauntlet. Here's Taylor working it to Schroeder on the left side. Back up top, Taylor. Taylor trying to attack. Gets it back to Schroeder once more. Crossover on Goodwin. She backs her down in the lane. Kicks to the corner. Jade Brown, right side 3 ball, too short. And Goodwin is going to secure the rebound. Today on the break, she can handle the ball well. Passes it to Howard in the corner right side. Running baseline. Howard flips it back up top. Schroeder intercepts. Bethel on the break. It's a 3-on-3 pass to Mikowski on the left side. Mikowski kicks it to Brown in the corner. Extra pass up top. Taylor once more. Schroeder right side. High arcing 3 ball. Banks it up and in. Oh my goodness. Schroeder's got 5 points, and Bethel takes its first lead at the minute 30 mark, 14-13. Here's Goodwin up top. Garrett. Garrett shoots a contested 3 off front iron, not going to go. Rebound inside by Newman, who's filled in for Schmidt aptly. Threshers with the lead for the first time. They have the ball. Brown up top. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor dribble drive, kicks it down low for Newman. Loose ball on the deck. Garrett tries to rip it away. Her and Newman tied up. And possession arrow, it's going to give it back to the Lady Eagles. They've done a good job of making things kind of messy on the interior, but Bethel's done just the same thing as well. Britton Garrett comes out. We see Lauren Richter, Bartlesville native, making her first appearance. Minute 15, 14-13, Bethel leads. 2 of the top teams in the conference in the early goings. Coming up on the quarter mark of the season, we'll be there by the end of the week. 24-game conference schedule. Bethel 3-1 in league, so are the Lady Eagles. Here's Hannah Neelis on the outside. Minute to go in the quarter. Neelis around the top of the arc, gets it to Ickes, back the other side, gets a screen from Cook, dumps it off inside. She barrels over the defender. Newman, foul called. It's going to be a block.
This coach here is about half crazy all the time. My gracious, he thinks everything's a foul in his direction, you know.
That foul actually going to go on Taylor. Some feistiness on the bench, undoubtedly. Ickes heads to the line. 4 points for junior from Rocky Comfort, Missouri. First foul shot up and in. Lady Eagles as a team now 5 of 9 from the stripe. A lot of attempts early on. Ickes, a very aggressive player. She's not afraid to drive on the interior. Works her way to the foul line quite a lot. Second one for Mickus, no good, but Cook keeps it alive, offensive board. She'll get it to the top of the key to reset. Here's Goodwin on the right wing. Goodwin had a lane on Schroeder. Instead gets it to Cook on the elbow to the left side. Nealis shot fake, got the defender in the air. Nealis to Cook, elbow jumper. The 12-footer knocks it home. Ashley Cook gets her first bucket. Sophomore, Mid-American Nazarene transfer. Puts the Lady Eagles out in front 16-14. 10-second differential, 34 on the game clock, 24 to shoot. Here's Jade Brown, right wing, flings a pass to the corner. Schroeder, three-pointer, nearly touched the ceiling, and it's up and in.
That's a two-handed. That's the old two-handed set shot, but she is accurate.
Knocked down two of them in the quarter. 17-16. Back in front goes Bethel. Shot clock turned off. Lady Eagles could take the lead at the end of the period with a bucket. Here's Goodwin on the left side. Double team. She'll turn around, pass it to Nealis. 8 seconds. Nealis to the top of the key. 6 seconds. Feeds Cook on the block. Lobs it for Richter instead of shot. 1 second remaining. Weird look there to end out the quarter. And Bethel is going to take a 17-16 lead at the end of our first 10-minute period. We'll take a break. We'll have second quarter action coming up from Mueller. You're listening to Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball on KPGM.
CartersvilleRadio.com is
That was a
your
funky looking
source for
shot. I thought it was
what's going on
a
in
lob
the
pass.
with the Lordship of Jesus Christ.
Call 866-225-6598. That's 866-225-6598.
And back here at Mueller, second quarter action already. Quick shot jacked up by Bethel before we came out of the break. Alex Barup hits a three-pointer, so it's 20-16 Threshers. Lady Eagles with the ball. Goodwin in the lane. Floater not going to go from 6 feet. Wrestling for the ball down low is Richter, and it's batted out of bounds. Last touch by Bethel. Both teams shooting in the low 40s from the floor. In the first quarter, pretty even matchup. Lady Eagles charged out to a 2-possession lead, but Bethel fought back. Goodwin baseline inbound. She'll get it to Ashley Cook on the left wing. Cook been a really nice contributor off the bench in her first year. Here's Goodwin, crossover left corner, trying to feed Richter. Ball batted around loose, and it's going to be controlled by Bethel. Jade Brown leads the fast break in the middle of the floor. Now Brown turns around, and she dribbles the ball off her own leg, out of bounds. And the Lady Eagles take over.
Got a foul.
Oh, wow.
He called a foul on her. I thought it was there. It went off her leg out of bounds.
Yeah,
It'll be our ball.
It appeared that it did, but I guess a foul induced that action. First foul going to go against Danae Goodwin. Actually, second foul on Goodwin. First foul here in this second quarter. Lady Eagles have Coley Ickes, Hannah Nealis, Michaela Milton, Ashley Cook, and the freshman Gavri Myers out there.
She's from Bartlesville also. I didn't realize that until just a little.
Caney Valley High School product. Very good Lady Trojans team. I got a chance to see last year. Here's Mikowski for three. And all of a sudden, Bethel's hit 4 3-pointers in the last 3 minutes. They've got a 7-point lead, 23-16. 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Here's Ickes on the outside. Tough defensive pressure from Mikowski. Bats the ball out of bounds on the far side. Lady Eagles lucky to come away with it. They need to crisp it up just a little bit. Myers, the freshman, going to inbound, wearing the bright green Christmas socks. Almost here in December. Here's Nealis, top of the key, guarded by Brown. Nealis puts the ball on the deck. Back to Myers. Myers over towards the left wing, trying to get it inside. Melton posting up, but instead up top Nealis. Nealis, top of the key, whips it down low, stolen. Jade Brown takes it away, running the break. Lady Eagles with the defensive numbers, and they'll force a steal. Nealis poked it away. Ickes controls. Wesleyan on the fast break the other way. They're down by 7. Ickes heaves a cross-court pass for Nealis on the right wing. Guarded tightly by Jade Brown, the Bethel defender. Pass down low to Cook on the block right side. Feeds Myers underneath. Myers turnaround, and they're going to call a tie-up as Riley Schmieder got a hand on the ball. Possession is going to stay with the Lady Eagles. 8:24 remaining. Thought that could have been a foul down low on Bethel. Myers is going to trigger the inbound play. Myers gets it in to Cook on the right wing. Here's Hannah Nealis, a deep right wing 3 ball, nothing but net. Hannah Nealis, her first shot to go in today. Nealis shooting 50% from 3 in conference play. A dead-eye knockdown shooter. 23-19. Lady Eagles trailing here at home, and they're going to get a push up top as the Lady Eagles got back on defense. Who is this one going to go against? They'll get it on Myers. Second foul already in 2 minutes. 4-point ball game. It's a good one. Bethel 8-1 on the season. Lady Eagles 7-2. Both teams fighting for supremacy in the conference early on. Abby Schmidt still sits on the bench with 2 fouls for Bethel. One of the top players in the conference, the 6'2 sophomore. Jade Brown is going to be the torchbearer. She averages just shy of 12 points per game. Gets it to Schmieder, to the corner, Mikowski. Mikowski head fake, gets 2 defenders to bite, drives in, turns around. Schmieder double team, throws a tip pass, and Ashley Cook's going to come away with it. Lady Eagles force a turnover on the break, loose ball, and Brown comes away with it. She gets the steal. Heading the other way, Brown to the corner, Mikowski. 2 defenders converge on her in the right side. They trap her. Mikowski gets it away to Schmieder. Schmieder top of the key. In the paint, now up top, Brown. They work it around Mikowski. Right side, drives by Cook in the lane. Block shot inside by Milton. Lady Eagles come away with it. Defense is flexing their muscle here in the second quarter. Lady Eagles need to slow it down. They do so. Handoff Myers on the left wing, feeding the post. Milton. Ball popped free from Lauren White down low. Lady Eagles keep it. Both these teams, Roger, putting on a defensive exhibition right now here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're getting after it. That's what coaches like to see. You know, if you're not playing real offensively, you've got to play strong defense.
Seeing that so far. Turnovers and a lot of them.
We're struggling getting the ball in. See, just like that.
Yeah,
that pass is too late. Too late.
Bethel gets a steal. They'll head the other way. It's Alex Barup running the floor. 4-point Bethel lead. Buckets have been few and far between here in the first 3 minutes of this second quarter. Up top, here's Schmieder, top of the key, dribbles, crosses over, feeds Mikowski, left side 3 ball, nothing but net. Kendall Mikowski gets her second 3-pointer.
Called a double foul on both of them, I think.
They're going to count the bucket.
I don't know. I think that's what you.
They're going to get it on Lauren White. And yeah, Coley Ickes.
Double
Good eye
foul.
there, Roger.
Well, whenever they go like that, that's a sign for a double foul. I don't know. I didn't see what happened. They both were on the floor, but they must have been wrestling for rebound position, and the referee, I'll just call a double foul, which is a good move if you got 2 of them.
Yeah, you don't see that often, but
you don't see it enough. I
agree. It's the right call. Roger wearing the black checkerboard short instead of the black stripes, but all the same. 7-point contest. Lady Eagles trailing by the widest margin here tonight. Goodwin top of the key. Offense been stagnant for the Lady Eagles. Goodwin kicks it to the corner. Ashley Cook, long 2 from the baseline, cashes that one in. Ashley Cook, 2 buckets for her, cuts the lead back down to 5. 6:30 remains. Lady Eagles just their second field goal here. Harbison gets a steal. Goodwin comes away with it. 2-on-2 on the break. Goodwin in the lane. Goodwin turns around. She'll slow down the momentum. Feeds Cook on the outside. Cook shot fake, stays down. Nealis lines one up and knocks it down from straight away. Hannah Nealis, second 3-point basket of the quarter. And it's a 2-point ball game, 26-24 at the 6:14 mark. Hannah Nealis, she's a knockdown scorer, much like Jake Fikert on the guys' side. She can hit it from anywhere on the court. 2-point game. Brown dribble drive, throws it off the glass too hard. Rebound to the freshman Harbison for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Harbison challenged by Mikowski. In the backcourt, she'll get it up to Cook. Top of the key to Nealis, right side Nealis. Driving the lane, Nealis underneath the basket, flips it to the corner for Goodwin. Touch pass outside Ashley Cook. Now to Harbison. Harbison driving on Brown, gets by her, heaves up the 10-footer, doesn't draw anything. Rebound by Barup for the Threshers. 26-24. 5th conference game of the season for both of these sides. Still trying to figure out who they are as ball teams. Both teams winning a lot of games, though, in the process. Here's Schmieder on the elbow right side, defended by Cook. Gets it outside Mikowski. Mikowski, Barup. Momentum 3. And it goes in. freshman from Wichita Trinity High School. She's only a 20% three-point shooter. She's knocked down 2 in the contest already, 29-24. Bethel from the outside. They're 6 of 10. This is a team that shoots 28% on the season coming in. Uncharacteristically hot here tonight. Lady Eagles trail by 5. They have the basketball. Midway point, second quarter. Nealis, nobody on her right wing 3 ball. That one off to the left. Harbison offensive board. Back to Hannah Nealis. Nealis on the right wing, challenged by Brown defensively. She'll drive around. Nealis in the lane left side, flips it up there, draws a foul on her way to the cup, and she'll have 2 shots on the way.
You know, one thing we gotta, I keep looking at too, is we're so young.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna, you know, there's no any way they can go except this stuff. They're gonna get a lot better. I mean, I'm gonna tell you though, they've got some shooters, and they're starting to gel a lot better than they were.
Yeah, I agree completely. You know, you got a lot of junior college kids, a lot of freshmen playing at this level for the first time, much like Hannah Nealis, an NOC Tonkawa transfer. Hit the first one, second free throw up and in as well. 29-26, Nealis has 8 points. She had 15 on Monday on 4 of 7 from the three-point arc. 3-point contest. Here's Schmieder, challenged by Cook. Goodwin comes for the double team. Ball is loose. Schmieder throws it back up top to Mikowski. Midcourt logo charging in, kicks to the side. Taylor jump stop from the elbow. Jump shot misses long. The rebound is going to kick out near midcourt. Taylor is going to recover her own miss. Nearly 60 feet from the rim. She'll charge back up. 5 on the shot clock. Kick to Mikowski. Down the corner, Calzanetti for 3. That one misses short. Foul called down low. Who are they going to get it on? I think against the Lady Eagles. It'll go on Hannah Nealis. Been a clean quarter, just the 3rd foul on Oklahoma Wesleyan, 2 on Bethel. 4:22 on the clock, fresh 30 for Bethel. They keep the basketball. Threshers lighting the world on fire from 3. They're 6 of 11. Here's Taylor, top of the key. She'll trigger the offense. Heaves it to the corner. Mikowski, top of the key. Mikowski sets up, shot blocked by Goodwin. Goodwin charging into the front court, one-on-one. Goodwin Euro step around the defender and lace it up and in. A clean move to get to the rim. Danae Goodwin, 8 points for her. What do you think of that finish, Roger?
It was a good move on her part. I thought for a minute she was going to walk.
Kind of slowed it down, James Harden style. 1-point contest, and a foul is going to go against Oklahoma Wesleyan. I think they might get Nealis again.
I thought it was Joe Harbison.
You're right. 4th foul on the Lady Eagles.
I've been a little bit surprised down here in the last, say 3 minutes or so. Bethel seems to me like they're a little bit rattled. They've turned the ball over too much. Watch out.
Here's Cook off the stolen pass. Feeds Nealis, left side, 4-3, air ball. Cook had it skim right through her hands. She was trying to finish at the rim before she got the ball. Rare air ball from Hannah Nealis as well.
I think it totally took her off guard because she just knew that was going to draw iron, and it didn't draw iron.
Well, yeah, you would figure with a dead-eye shooter like Hannah Nealis that she would have caught something.
Yeah.
1-point contest, though, 29-28, 3.5 minutes remaining. Good ball game here at Mueller. Here's another steal. Nealis comes away with it one-on-one, right side of the lane. Nealis draws contact and throws it up and in off the glass. Hannah Nealis in double figures for the 8th time, 5th consecutive. Lady Eagles back out in front, 30-29, 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. On offense, Calzanetti, double dribble, another turnover for Bethel. They give it up for the 10th time.
And they've done a really good job taking Abby Smith, is back in with 2 fouls, and in 2 minutes, I'm not sure she's even touched the ball.
No, she's still actually on the bench.
Well, she's in there now.
It's Newman out there. Up top, it's Harbison. Lady Eagles on offense. A 1-point advantage, back in 4th action. Here's Goodwin right side now, driving in, feeds Cook, extended from the elbow. Up top, Melton thought about an open 3. Instead, flings it to the corner for Goodwin. Lady Eagles have 10 on the shot clock. Harbison working on Taylor, the freshman. Flings it to Melton from the free throw line, 4 seconds. Melton spinning in the lane, up with the left hand, not going to go. Loose ball rebound, and it's secured down low momentarily, and a foul called on Melton as she jars the ball away. Kayla Melton picks up the foul.
Yeah, I can't see my numbers right here. I kept thinking Abby Smith was back in there, but they were really doing a good job on her, but it wasn't her.
Now they sat her down for 10 plus minutes.
He started to put her in, and one of the assistant coaches, he's got 2, and he brought her back to the bench.
That's made a big difference down low. Lady Eagles +2 on the glass. It's Kayla Newman shooting free throws the other way. Bethel in the bonus now. Newman with the free throw knocked it up. She's 66% from the stripe on the season. 5'10 freshman out of Halstead High School. 2:43 remaining. Hadukovic is going to relieve Michaela Melton. Koliakis getting ready to check in for the Lady Eagles. We'll give you the 5 on the floor in just a minute. Newman's free throw rattles around, falls down. 31-30, back out in front is Bethel. So it's Ashley Cook, Koliakis, Hannah Nealis, Joe Harbison, and the senior Sarah Hadukovic. Akis is going to bring the ball up the floor. She's had a nice game, 5 first quarter points. Work the ball around. It's Harbison on the left wing. Up top, Hadukovic. Lady Eagles doing a lot of work on the outside. Nealis crossover dribble, trying to gain ground on the inside. Flips it up there from underneath. Not going to go. Rebound Taylor for the Threshers. 1 point Bethel lead, 31-30. Here's Jade Brown coming off a 25-point performance. Up and under, finger roll contested. Not going to go. Ashley Cook gets the rebound. Lady Eagles moving the other way. Here's Ickes. Settles on the right wing. They get it down low. Hadukovic had position. Fingertip the pass out of bounds. That was a good look inside.
Tough pass to get a hold of.
Lady Eagles turn it over for the 12th time. Only about their third, I believe, in this second quarter, 8 minutes in. They trail by 1. They'll play 2-3 zone defense. Here's Taylor, hand off to Brown. Up top, Schmieder, top of the key, driving in. She's working on Ashley Cook. Backs her down in the post. Works it back outside to Jade Brown. Fakes the pass. Brown to the corner. Schmieder. Schmieder up top. Taylor. Now they work it around. 7 on the shot clock. Here's a 3 from Schroeder. The high arcing shot. It's an air ball. This time, fight for the rebound in the corner, and they're going to call a out of bounds in the corner. And it'll be Lady Eagle basketball. Shot clock was at 2 anyways. Schroeder with that rainbow shot. We saw her knock down a couple improbable looks. Finally, it evens out for her. Bethel's missed their last 3 from beyond the arc now after hitting 6 of their first 10. 31-30, Lady Eagles trail. 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Trying to defend the home court here on a Thursday night. Harbison holding on to the ball on the left wing. Nealis, crossover dribble, trying to shake free from Brown, the defender. And they're going to get a foul up top on Jade Brown. Not a whole lot of contact. Drew Johnson, head coach for the Threshers, unsurprisingly not happy with that call. We've seen a lot of light contact fouls here tonight, Roger, but I think they've kept it mostly consistent between both teams here tonight. Should be only the 3rd foul actually on Bethel. So Harbison's going to inbound from the side to Hadukovic. Sarah Hadukovic, 6 feet tall, running the offense. Now they work it to the corner for Harbison, right side. Back around, Nealis, they feed Hadukovic inside. Another near turnover on an entry pass. Hadukovic saved it momentarily, but now Schmieder gets her hands on the basketball for Bethel. They'll move the other way. A minute left in the first half. Bethel 8-1 team. They'll try to add on. Taylor with the ball outside, the junior Blinn Junior College transfer. Taylor holding on to the ball. She'll dribble over toward the right wing. Taylor settles now, gets it to the corner for Schroeder. They're trying to work it inside. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor crossover dribble, feeds Schmieder. Schmieder backing down, gets inside around the defense and lays it up and in with the left hand. Riley Schmieder, the senior's first bucket. 5-second differential between shot and game clock. 35 to go in the half. 30 on the shot clock as the Lady Eagles started the possession. They trailed 33-30. A 3-point basket would tie it. Ashley Cook, top of the key. A lot of shooters out there. Hannah Nealis has 10 points all in this second quarter. She has the basketball, being defended tightly by Mikowski. Trying to get around her. 9 on the shot clock. Nealis crossover dribble. Gets in the lane left side. Draws contact. Flips it up. Not going to go. Fight for the rebound. Foul called. It's going to go on Sarah Hadukovic. Good defensive possession there by Bethel as they made Nealis force one up in the lane.
Yeah, we were, I'll tell you though, we're gassed right now. You know, look at all of them. They got their head down a little bit and got their mouth open. They're sucking air. And I'm sure that Mark's wanting to finish this quarter with what he has, but I know it's the last time down that 2 or 3 of them really struggling.
Kayla Newman heads to the line. First foul shot up and in. Newman, 3 points, all of them from the line. She's been the one who's received a bulk of the minutes with Abby Schmidt on the bench. I got to think Bethel very happy to take what looks like a lead into halftime. with Schmidt on the bench. Newman's free throw clangs around and goes in. 35-30. Lady Eagles have 9 seconds. Ickes gets the inbound challenge by Mikowski in the backcourt, and she's fouled. They did have one foul to give, so with 5.1 seconds remaining, Lady Eagles going to have a sideline inbound from midcourt. They've been good, though, in these last-second situations. They're going to inbound instead from in front of the scorer's table. Cook gonna pass it in. She'll get it to Ickes in the backcourt. Ickes challenging Mikowski, 3 seconds. Ickes in the lane, dump off down low, and they're not even gonna get a shot off. Ickes, not sure why she passed that one up. And it's gonna be 35-30, Bethel out in front as we head into the break. We'll talk about this one.
coat donation.
Welcome back to the Mueller Sports Center here at Oklahoma. I agree.
Call, but you know that play there was a perfect play for that girl to take it to hole and challenge Smith. We might have gotten the fourth foul.
Yeah, Melton looked like she had a chance to go up on the reversal there. Bethel basketball, though, just about to the midway point in the third quarter. They feed Schmidt in the post, pass too tall. Cook comes away with a steal. Ashley Cook in transition, eyes up as she steps into the front court. They'll start the offense. Goodwin feeds it down low to Melton. Melton reverse pass to Hannah Nealis. Little head fake, gets Brown over the top. Dribble drive for Nealis. Scoop shot in the lane, kicks it to go. Tough look from Hannah Nealis. She's got 12 points in the contest. It's a 1-point game.
She's really sneaky with that little finger roll shot there.
And notice she went to the side where Schmidt was away from. Has to out get that shot blocked by the 6'2" defensive presence. Here's Schmidt, short corner. Throws it back up to Jade Brown. A lot of one-touch passing. Mikowski airballs from three. Goodwin collects it on the other underside for her third board. Outlet passes it intercepted though. Brown a 2-on-1 in the lane. Brown down low to Schroeder. Good defense from Goodwin. She fouls her. That's what they call a good foul from Goodwin. 2 shots on the way though for Bethel. Sloppy pass there from Goodwin. Tries to make up for it with a tough defensive challenge. At least they're going to make Schroeder earn it from the stripe.
Yeah, it was a pass that shouldn't have been made. But, you know, it happens.
Schroeder rattles it around. No good. That's why they call that a solid foul from Danae Goodwin.
Now, if we can miss this one and rebound it here, the big thing is that we got to be sure and block Smith off here really good.
Abby Schmidt, 5 boards in the game to go with her 9 points. She averages 13 and 11. Free throw goes in, 41-39. Some subs. Goodwin sits. Joe Harbison's going to enter the game. The freshman backup point guard has done a really nice job. They're going to have Ickes, they'll run the floor. So it's Ickes, Harbison at the guards. The wings are Nealis and Cook. Michaela Melton playing down low. Here's Nealis on the left wing. Nealis crossover dribble. Nealis in the lane, slashes across toward the right wing. Up top, Melton, nobody within 10 feet of her. Now they get it to Ickes, left side. Spots up from the baseline, knocks that one down. Coley Ickes, tough shot for her. She's got 9 points after the 14-footer sinks from the baseline. 41 all. We got a tie basketball game. 3:49 remaining. Bethel working the ball around. Here's Barup working it to Newman. Newman tries the reverse layup. Tough look, and she's going to work herself to the line as she draws the foul. Who are they going to get this one? It's on Harbison. Second one on Harbison. So Newman heads to the line. Newman 4 of 4 from the line for her only points. Bethel, a miss last time from the stripe, was their only one of the game. They're now 9 of 10 as Newman sinks the first. Solid free throws today despite being under 60% as a team. 42-41, Bethel back out in front. One more on the way from Newman. That one rattles around, falls in. 43-41, 3:42 left in this third quarter. It's going to be a tight one the rest of the way, I've got a feeling. Josie Calzanetti comes in for Schroeder. Freshman out of Garden City, Kansas. Coley Ickes brings the ball up. Passes to Harbison in the corner. Melton backs down Schmidt. The reversal to Nealis on the left wing, challenging Barup, the defender. Nealis sneaks inside, kicks it to Melton at the elbow. Melton one dribble and a travel is called before she flipped that up and in. Unfortunately, it's not going to count. Just the second turnover of the quarter for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah.
But still 17 as a team, right at their seasonal average. Been a little bit more in conference play though. Here's Calzanetti up top, throws it away. That pass intended for Donnie Bostwick sitting in the far side stands. Coach eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich over there, didn't seem very interested in grabbing that one. Lady Eagles a chance to tie or take the lead. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Third quarter action here from Mueller on a Thursday night. Second of 3 games this week for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Nealis trying to break free. Nealis has the ball poked free from behind. It's a loose ball. Harbison comes away with it. Lady Eagles keep it with 15 to shoot. Here's Nealis on the right wing. She's going to go take a screen from Melton at the top of the key. Crosses over. Nealis at the elbow, right side to Melton. Free throw line. 6 seconds. Melton, little jab step. Sends a shot up there, not going to go from 6 feet away. Rebound to Bethel. Mikowski dribbling into the front court. 2-point Bethel lead. Close game here. Calzanetti holds it over her head. Feeds Schmidt, short corner. Back up top, Mikowski. Buckets have been few and far between here. Just 3 points in the last 3.5 minutes. Here's Schmidt bullying Harbison down low. Can't get it to go. Schmidt the rebound, and a foul called on the floor. Abby Schmidt at 6'2", Joe Harbison 5'8". Harbison somehow able to force the miss, but the Lady Eagles couldn't clean it up on the glass. So Schmidt's going to head to the line. She's got 9 points today.
There could have probably been 2 or 3 fouls on that one there.
Yeah, really aggressive on the interior with some of the ticky-tack fouls we've seen. A little bit surprising. Schmidt misses the first.
But that's what they got to do.
Melton plays solid minutes. She'll head to the bench. Sarah Hadukovic, the 6-foot senior, takes her spot. 43-41. Schmidt once more from the line. Gets that one to go. Schmidt in double figures with 10. Only Bethel player in double digits. Lady Eagles down by 3. Here's Hadukovic on the block. Schmidt down low. Hadukovic shot fake back outside to Harbison. Back inside to Hadukovic. Outside once more to Hannah Nealis. Nealis crossover dribble back over on the left side. Down low to Hadukovic. One dribble. Tries to finish at the rim. Schmidt a block shot. She'll collect the miss. 2 minutes to go. Mikowski runs the floor for Bethel. Pass to the corner for Barup. Now back up top. Mikowski launches a 3. That one not going to go. Ickes skies to get the rebound. Lady Eagles are going to run the other way. Ickes slashing through the lane. She'll get it to Nealis. Nealis driving. Contact down low. Foul called on Bethel. They'll get it on Kaylin Newman. Good aggressive dribble drive there from Hannah Nealis. She'll head to the line for 2 shots. 12 points to lead all scorers today for Hannah. She's a 75% foul shooter. 2 on the way could cut this lead by a couple points. 44-42 now as the first one goes in. Minute 44 remains. Jade Brown's going to check in. Sitting down is Mikowski. Hannah Howard's going to rush off the bench for the Lady Eagles as well. She'll relieve Cooley Ickes. It was a 5-point game at halftime. This one largely has been played within 2 possessions the entirety. Really good close game. We see so many of these in conference play. It's such a deep conference, top to bottom. These 2 of the best teams the KCAC has to offer in the early goings of this 2018-2019 campaign. Nealis, the second one up and in. 44-43, minute 44 remains. See if either team can get a run. Hasn't been much of that in this game. Here's Brown, top of the key. She'll get it to Elijah Kennedy. Kennedy driving right side, inside, and she'll score off the glass. Finishes over the top of Hadukovic for her first bucket. 46-43. And now Howard launches a 3 left corner, no good. Bethel gets the rebound, a quick shot from Howard. 3-point ball game. Here's Brown, top of the key. Gets it off to Kennedy. Now with the ball, Newman up at the top. Action at the top of this 2-3 zone. Nealis and Howard, the 2 Hannahs up top. Here's a pass down low. Schmidt can't convert. And there's a loose ball fighting for it on the deck, a battle. And we've got whistles down low. What does that mean? A tie-up. Possession arrow is going to keep it with Bethel.
That was a great pass, and Schmidt missed the shot. You know, that was a great
really,
pass she made.
Really nice find.
And the shame about it, you can't get an assist for it.
So it'll be a baseline inbound for Bethel. Jade Brown has it down low. Fresh 30, minute 1 remains in the third quarter. 3-point game. Brown taking her time. Referee counting off 4. And now the inbound finally goes in to Kennedy on the left wing. They'll get it up top, Taylor. A lot of bench players in for Drew Johnson's Threshers. The fiery head coach trying to ignite his roster to a road win. They work it around Kennedy, right wing. Extra pass to Brown in the corner, driving on Cook. Back up top to Kennedy. Still plenty of time. Here's Kennedy, cross-court heave to Taylor on the left side. Now up top, Schroeder. Defense rushes to her. Schroeder in the lane, and contact and a foul called up top. They're going to get it on to Hannah Howard. Light contact there.
I didn't see that one there.
They're going to put Schroeder on the line. They called an arm bar. I don't know, Roger. I got stripes on my shirt, but they're horizontal. I'm not going to say anything. Schroeder from the line hits the first of 2. 2-possession game now, 47-43. Schroeder, one more. That one up and in. So good from the line today. Schroeder now has 10 points. Some full court pressure there as Nealis might have thrown an elbow at Mikowski. 5-on-4. Nealis running the break, and they're going to call a foul down low on Sarah Hadukovic, clearing out space for Nealis, who had the finger roll.
Looked to me like there was a foul down here.
Yeah, I think Nealis might have elbowed Mikowski. Didn't look intentional, but she hit the deck, was grasping at her mouth, through Johnson. Almost blew his lid, but he's almost blown his lid several times today, so I don't know if that's a big deal. 5-point game, 1 second differential, 20 on the game clock. They're going to hold for the last shot. Breanna Taylor backs away. Now she'll step up, challenging Howard, kicks it to the corner. Schroeder, 8 seconds on the shot clock, to the corner. Mikowski left side, 3 over Harbison, knocks it down. Kendall Mikowski, her 4th 3 with 2 seconds left, 8-point game. Hannah Nealis from half court. That one not going to go. Don't think she got it off in time. A 7-0 run in the last minute and a half to close out that third quarter. In the lane, up and under, somehow gets that to go. Left side of the lane with the right hand. Hannah Nealis has got 16 points. That's a new career high for Hannah. 51-45 as we start the fourth quarter. Schroeder splits 2 defenders for Bethel, and she gets rid of the basketball, turned over. Lady Eagles on the break. Here's Nealis. Lady Eagles will slow it down as they get into the half-court offense. Up top, Hadukovic. Hadukovic has a mismatch with Taylor. Taylor nearly jars the ball away. She was grabbing at the jersey of Hadukovic, pulled her to the ground. Still no foul.
Is not going to let anybody take the ball away from her. She was not happy.
Here's a jump shot from Goodwin on the baseline. Not going to go. Abby Schmidt collects the rebound. 6-point game, 9 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Both teams 3-1 in conference play, trying to get a big win here in the early goings of the season. Here's Taylor. To Jade Brown, up top Schroeder, got to put a hand in her face. Harbison does just that. To the corner, Mikowski. She's hit 4 threes today. She'll dribble to the top, 8 on the shot clock. Mikowski to Brown at the top of the key, 6 seconds. Harbison challenging. Here's a pass to Taylor, left wing, nobody on her for 3. That one no good. Amanda Hart boxes out, and she gets the rebound. Lady Eagles have really suffered on the glass here in the second half. Here's Nealis, deep 3, but first a travel. Oh my gosh. No, they're going to say the shot's good. I don't know what that was. That referee has struggled today, Roger. They're going to say...
And I'm going to tell you this much. He's one of those guys, I think if you give him much trouble, I think he'd ring you up in a heartbeat.
Yeah, so they say, I think it was just a wrong hand gesture. They called the foul on Brown of Bethel. The three-pointer counts for Nealis. So it's a 3-point game. Hannah has 19. If I'm Drew Johnson,
she shot that from down.
Here's a turnover on the inbound and a quick foul committed by Hadukovic. But yeah, that was a very, very deep 3. They call that a Fikert range.
Yeah, that was.
You know, that Hannah Nealis, she's coming into her own, something else. She's got 3 3-pointers in this game, shooting over 50% in conference play from beyond the arc. One of the top 10 three-point shooters in the country, Roger. 3 of 6 today, right on par with those seasonal averages. You know, when you get a shooter that's at that 50% mark, you know that's something special. She's done it for now 10 games, too. 51-48. Lady Eagles play defense in the middle of the zone. Here's Newman up and under. Scoop shot not going to go, but a foul. Our MVP
you can't
referee.
Stand there and talk to the coach half a night and then try to call a foul like that.
I think
that's terrible.
Near side referee, he's made just about every single call tonight. He's
and
hearing it from the crowd, too.
Officials have bad nights just like players do. And you know the sad thing about it, you can't substitute them.
No. Newman on the line. She's something else. 7 of 7 now from the free throw line today. Big part of Bethel's success. They're 14 of 16 as a team, clinging to a 4-point lead. Newman with one more to add on, and I jinxed her. She missed that one finally. 52-48. 2-possession ball game, just over 8 minutes remaining. Harbison, Hadukovic, Nealis, Goodwin, and Hart. Here's Hannah Nealis a travel as she tried to set up from the elbow. She was open. Timeout on the floor. I think much needed for everybody involved, players, referees, broadcasters alike. We'll step aside 8-10.
Left her hand.
Welcome back here, Mueller Sports Center, 52-48. 8 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Timeout was called. Now Bethel comes out of it with the basketball. 2-3 zone defense for the Lady Eagles. Trying to come away with a win here at home. Here's a pass down low to Schmidt in the paint. Body's flying, ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Bethel. So it's 52-48. Lady Eagles shooting 42%. Bethel right at their seasonal average at 38. Here's Harbison, ball in the left wing, skips a pass to Lauren Richter coming in, trying to challenge Schmidt, goes right at her with the left hand, finishes off the glass. Lauren Richter, a big time for her first bucket, going right at one of the top forwards in the conference, 52-50. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remain. Here's a cross-court pass and a foul on Danae Goodwin as she challenged Schroeder. Schroeder looked like a wide receiver leaping for a ball in the back of the end zone. Danae Goodwin picks up her third. Actually, her fourth.
That's what I thought. I was afraid of.
They're going to pull her out. Ashley Cook comes in. Coach Mulder putting a little bit of height out there. Danae Goodwin, 10 points. She'll head to the bench, at least for the next probably 3 minutes, I would guess, maybe a little bit longer. Bethel with the ball, 2-point lead. Mikowski, top of the key. Working between the two guards at the top of the zone. It's Nealis and Harbison. They pass to Newman in the middle. Back up top, Mikowski, the 3-point shooter. Skips it to the corner. Here's Barup driving the baseline. Flings a pass to Schroeder. Had to jump to get it on the left side. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bethel looks rushed. Amanda Hart nearly gets a steal. Tries to save it in front of the Bethel bench. Great hustle by Amanda Hart. This zone defense, Roger, has really stepped up these last couple minutes and made it difficult on Bethel to get anything accomplished. Bethel's hit just 2 3-pointers in this second half. Another important note. 6 seconds inbound to the circle. Here's Barup, a deep 3 ball, and I jinxed it again, Roger. Barup for 3 for the third time tonight, 55-50. 7 minutes remaining. Starting to feel the intensity, the energy building. Nealis shot fake, gets by Mikowski. Now sinks back toward the left wing, crossover dribble. Nealis in the lane, flips it up there, off front iron, not gonna go. Abby Schmidt rips down the rebound, her 8th, to go with 10 points as well, 55-50. Bethel going to slow things down. Head coach Drew Johnson wants a timeout for the Threshers. 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. 55-50. Starting to get to the late moments of this contest, Roger. Lady Eagles within strike.
lot this year. If they can keep working on this zone defense, because everybody's moving on it. Everybody, and we seem to rebound well off of it.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the shortcomings of the 2-3 zone defense, too. A lot of the time your post players have their back to the basket. It's not necessarily an easy rebounding position. 6:40 remaining, 55-50. You know, on Monday against Friends, Laramie Edens, one of the top forwards in the conference as well, had a tough time in the middle of this zone. Abby Schmidt hasn't had anything come easy to her tonight. 10 points, 8 rebounds. Not a bad performance, but she hasn't dominated by any means. 5-point game, it's Bethel basketball. Here's Barra, pass to the corner. Mikowski, hand in her face for 3. Rims in and out, fight for the rebound down low. Richter comes away with it. She's undercut, and bodies hit the floor there as Newman took down Richter from behind. It's got to be a foul on Bethel, one would think, and it is. Really aggressive basketball game, Roger. Oh my.
I don't think she hit her head, but she hit the floor hard.
Lady Eagles on offense, down 5. Here's Ickes to the corner, left side to Nate Goodwin. Goodwin crosses over. Goodwin in the lane, jump stop from 6 feet off front iron. Fetches her own offensive rebound, though. Gets it to the corner for Hart. A 3-ball on the way. Little bit too strong. Bear up the rebound for the Threshers. 5-point contest still stays close. There's a 5-point game at halftime. Been played within 2 possessions for the last 14 minutes. Here's Mikowski, works it right side. Schroeder. Zone defense has slowed down the pace of this offense. Makes them second guess every single pass. They work it short corner to Schmieder. Inside Schmidt, can't convert down low. Rebound, battle for it. Ickes tips it on the baseline to Ashley Cook. Great defensive possession for Wesleyan. Here's Cook, hands off to Amanda Hart. Hart been in foul trouble a lot of this game, and she's going to be fouled outside. 3rd team foul against Bethel. It'll be a baseline inbound.
This guy's going to have a heart attack on us.
Goodwin going to pass it in. Throws it to the free throw line for Richter. Richter is going to shoot over the top of Schmidt. Off back iron. Won't go. Rebound Threshers. 5-point contest still. Haven't seen a bucket in nearly 2 minutes. 5:20 to go. Here's Barrett near side. They'll throw it down on the block for Schmidt. Schmidt underneath for Schmieder. Schmieder skips it along the baseline for Schroeder. High overhead pass to Barrett. Touches it back to Mikowski. They're trying to pass around this zone. Here's Barrett. Shoots a 3 with 10 on the shot clock. Won't go. Battle for the board inside. Amanda Hart is the victor. She'll give it off to Ickes. 5 minutes left. Lady Eagles down 5. Up top, Richter. Handoff, Coley Ickes. Wrapping around toward the right side. She'll give it off to Goodwin. Headed the other way. Goodwin skips it on the block to Richter. Backing down, going right at Schmidt. Can't get it up around her. Tried to get to the side. Need to go straight into her. So what if you get called for the offensive foul? Need to try to get Schmidt on the bench. 3 fouls, though. We're getting to a point in time where that might not be a factor. On offense, it's Bethel. Down low, Schmieder trying to get underneath. Richter, block shot, but a foul called.
I caught her right there.
I think it's right. Again, another late whistle, but I think a correct call. Richter.
The hand is part of the ball, but looked like she hit her in the wrist right there.
So headed to the line, Riley Schmieder. Just 2 points on the day. Jump shot free throw off to the left. Maybe once or twice a year you see somebody with a little leap from the free throw line. 4.5 minutes remaining. Trying to decide a winner here tonight. Schmieder's second one, knocks it down. 56-50. Ickes on offense. Gives it up to Hart left side. Amanda off the screen from Ashley Cook. Here's Goodwin on the outside. Goodwin at the free throw line. Feeds Richter for 3. Spins it off front iron. Won't go. Not necessarily the shot you want. Down by 6. Bethel could pull up by 3 possessions for the first time since the second quarter. Here's Brown, center circle. Right side to Barab. They skip it down on the block. Here's Schmieder trying to get underneath. Gives it off to Schmidt. Schmidt challenged on the way up. And another foul inside. I think they'll get it on Richter once more. Abby Schmidt heads to the line. Timeout taken off the bench of Oklahoma Wesleyan by head coach Mark Mulder. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:56 remaining. It's 56-50. Lady. Back to the Mueller Sports Center, KPGM's coverage of Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. Thursday night action, 56-50. Bethel on the road, trying to come away with a win. 3:56 remaining. They've got their best player, Abby Schmidt, on the foul line for 2 shots. Schmidt, 10 points to her name tonight. 9 rebounds as well. Top rebounder in the conference. The top rebounding team in the conference. Schmidt cashes it home, 57-50. On the glass, Bethel's +5. Both teams shooting at 37%. Bethel been better from beyond the arc, though. Really made the difference. Free throws and 3-pointers. Schmidt has it horseshoe around the rim, no good. 7-point contest. Ickes, Goodwin, Richter, Cook, and Hart, the 5. Here's Ickes down in the corner to Cook. They feed Richter on the block, going right at Schmidt. Richter turns around too high off the glass, won't go. Rebound to Schroeder. Bethel's going to slow it down. Lost for the first time all year to Tabor on Monday. 10-point ball game. They've been a good team, 8-1 on the season. Pass to the corner for Schroeder. Schroeder drives the baseline, throws a pass across the court for Brown. Shot clock ticks down to 10. Here's Schroeder open in the corner for 3 off the side of the rim. No good, but Schroeder follows, gets her own rebound. 3:15 on the clock, a fresh 30-second shot timer. And they could run down some more of that clock. Here's a pass to Brown. They heave it across court. Schroeder for 3. That one not going to go. Another offensive board. Offensive rebound number 10 for a team that averages 17 per contest. They've got a 7-point lead, under 3 minutes. Lady Eagles looking tired out there. Zone defense trying to rotate. They get it to the middle. Schmidt at the elbow, right side. Back up top, Brown to the corner. Mikowski from distance, no good. And another offensive board. Schroeder's done it all 3 times. 7 boards for her to go with 11 points. And all of a sudden, it's getting late. 2.5 minutes to go. They get it to Schmieder, elbow left side. Lob for Schmidt on the block, hit the side of the backboard. Abby goes to recover it. Double teamed. And a whistle, I think a timeout was granted to Schmidt.
I thought we was going to have a foul there for a minute, but he called timeout, saw she was in trouble. But I think now we got to... seconds times 4, that's close to 2 minutes.
Exactly. They've had the ball, about 2 minutes. They've got 13 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounding from the baseline is Bethel. Lady Eagles need a defensive stop and a bucket on the other end. Inbound pass to Schmidt. Left block and fouled on the way to the rim.
they should have known that play was coming. It was. They had her blocked off halfway, but I would have stepped right in front of her and she come down the lane.
Yeah, you got to give Abby Schmidt some credit. Stayed out of foul trouble after picking up her third early in the third quarter. She's played a bulk of the minutes in the second half cleanly. Lady Eagles have gone after her as well. She does miss the first free throw, though.
I'm sure she's going to think after this game this was not her best evening.
No, but she's trying to scrap, doing everything she can, at least making an impact on the glass. Another free throw missed, and finally a Lady Eagle rebound. 57-50, Hart trying to run coast to coast. Amanda in the lane, gets bumped by Schmidt.
There's 4.
Roger, I've jinxed it every single time. Schmidt picks up the 4th foul after I give her credit for playing clean.
Well, you should have done it earlier.
Well, I know. So Hart to the line. She's struggled, been in foul trouble today, scoreless.
I thought when she was out here, I thought she's going to go to the hole, but she didn't. And then she went to the baseline, and there's no way she could make it where she was. But she got the foul. That was critical.
Hits
now
the first foul shot.
I think we got to press them right now, but I'm not sure we're quick enough.
It's worth a shot. Second one from Hart, high arcing free throw up and in. First 2 points for the sophomore. 57-52. It's got to be a one-shot possession.
Yeah, we're going to go man.
57-52, 2:09 remaining, offensive foul. Illegal screen set by Jade Brown. MVP referee, another whistle.
I like that call.
And that's 5 on Jade Brown, one of the starting guards. So 57-52, 5-point game, 2 minutes left. All of a sudden, it seems like a world of time. Lady Eagles need a good shot.
Make a 3 here. Make a 3 if you get the opportunity. Hey.
Here's Goodwin on the right wing. Goodwin challenging Schroeder. Danae gets in the lane, up and under, banks it home. 12 points for Danae Goodwin. Coach Johnson about to blow a gasket. 57-54, minute 50 to go. Got a ball game going on here at Mueller.
Got to get a stop.
Late game Lady Eagles. What do they have in store tonight? Mikowski dribbling out some time from the center circle. She'll catch the backside pass on the right wing. Skips it on the block for Abby Schmidt. Goes over the top of Milton. A late whistle. Oh my goodness gracious. That looked clean.
Terrible call, partner. Terrible. She was straight up.
Yeah,
Schmidt came into her.
Well, and you notice the baseline referee didn't call it. It's the guy out here by the coach's box that calls it.
Yeah.
Foul shot from Schmidt is good. So that's a big one. It makes it a 2-possession game. Minute 30 remaining. Still a couple possessions left for the Lady Eagles. Schmidt, second free throw, rattles in and out, fight for the board. Goodwin comes up with it. 5th board of the day. Danae set a big game, 12 points. Any shot will do here. Minute 20 remains in the ball game. Lady Eagles trail 58-54. Goodwin on the right wing. Tries to get through the center of the defense. Picks up her dribble, feeds Cook for 3. That one not going to go. Rebound collected by Kennedy. Minute plus remaining, minute 5. 24 on the shot clock. They could take it down to about 40 seconds. Here's Ickes nearly denying Kennedy. High dribble and a foul called on Coley.
It's all right. We've got a foul to give.
No, that's 5.
That is. I looked the wrong. But he wanted Janae to foul, but Janae didn't want to foul because she's got 4. So that was
tough. It almost looked like a carrying violation there for Kennedy. She'll head to the line, though. Kennedy, 54% foul shooter. If you want to foul anybody, it's her, and she misses that first one. So still a 4-point ball game, 57.4 seconds remaining. Lady Eagles trying to rally here. They've trailed the entire second half. Kennedy's second. Flat shot, it's in, though, 59-54.
Well, we have to foul now after we score.
Ickes calling for Goodwin, gives the ball off to Danae, right wing, crosses over Schroeder. Danae trying to get inside, back outside to Hart for 3. Got it! Amanda Hart. Boulder wants a timeout. 59-57.
These kids are
seconds remaining. Everybody should have their breath caught after back-to-back timeouts. And it's an inbound in the front court. We'll see if they foul right away. Amanda Hart guards the inbound pass. And they're taking a lot of time. They throw it to Schroeder. Schroeder is going to be fouled by Danae Goodwin, trying to play tough defense. Danae's going to sit.
I was hoping he scored on 20.
Nope, it's on Goodwin. She'll sit with 5. Hannah Nealis is going to come back into the game. Nealis, by the way, has 19 points, career high. Need a miss from Schroeder. Schroeder, a 59% foul shooter. I mentioned, Roger, this Bethel team really struggles from the stripe. Their second half numbers have even out 18 of 27 as a team. And she knocks down the first one, a big shot for Schroeder. She's got 11 points today, 60-57, 41 seconds remaining. This one is a big, big shot. Schroeder steps up, free throw, no good, rebound Schmidt. And a tie-up, I think. No, foul called. So Schmidt heads to the line. That one gives her a double-double as well.
Yeah, this
critical mistake.
This is going to be a hard one to recover from right here with the time that's left, because this will make it at least 2 possessions.
Schmidt does just that. 61-57, 38.6 seconds remaining. Subs coming in. Coach Johnson wants some active defenders and Kennedy and Taylor to come in. Schmidt one more at the line. 2-possession game, make or miss. That one in, 62-57. Lady Eagles need a bucket. Coach Mulder wants a timeout quickly. 62-57, 38.6 seconds remaining.
And he gets the ball out of
Nealis scanning, taking her time, needs to get it in, and she skips it, and it's stolen by Mikowski. Nealis just froze up.
I thought there should have been a foul right there. The girl from Bethel was really impeding the guard trying to come to the ball. I felt like there should have been a foul right there.
And Nealis she didn't get rid of the ball. I thought it was going to be a 5 count. Mikowski, free throw good, 6-point game. This one could be the dagger if it goes in.
I don't know if we have any timeouts left or not, but boy, if you see you're in trouble, call timeout.
Yeah, I think that has to be the case. Another one good, 64-57. Akis with the ball in the left wing. Lady Eagles need a quick shot. Here's Hart, top of the key. Hart turns it over in the lane. Schmidt comes away with it. Shot clock turned off. Lady Eagles, I think, are just going to let this one run out. Unfortunately, 20 seconds remain. They are not going to foul the Lady Eagles with this loss. They're going to drop to 7-3, 3-2 in conference, 3-2 here at home. 9-1, Bethel's going to go to. They're 4-1, have an early leg up on this team. 3-2-1, that will do it here tonight. 64-57, our final score. We'll recap it right after this. You're listening to Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball.
Thinking about returning.